focus. I just wanna be stable, tell my family we made it. I was coming for my spot, a young had to be patient. Now I'm running up, these bands can hit the island for vacation. I've been know my haters, you could say I'm constipated. 5 racks on his fit, just to stunt while I'm in Vegas. On my body, shout out to my Caleb Young. Got the cake up, now he's on a data. I ain't folding under pressure, I ain't switching for no. I ain't talking to no cop and I ain't telling on my bros. Ain't no but don't push me, fingers itching on that. Plotting on my come up, gotta watch stay at my nose. Long nights I just to hit the studio. Now I'm eating steak and shrimp, I ain't eating sloppy joe. Looking to the mirror, flexing now it in his glow. Bust off like a welcome to the rodeo.
Excuse me.
Bring out the Brinks truck, I'm young flying ice up. 100-yard dash, I had to run my price up. Boss your life up, I had to boss mine up. $10,000.
Yeah, I know this is gonna get copyrighted.
Hey, you know these checking for me in the DMs, getting for me. I ain't even took the dollar out my pocket and the still shaking for me. And I'm frosty like Tony in the club with the owner. I can walk on water, pop it like.
Welcome in, everyone, to our EA Sports Studios in Orlando. I'm the coach, and this is Madden Ultimate Team. Straight ahead, we've got a terrific matchup on tap between the Atlanta Falcons and the Detroit Lions. With that, let's head inside the Ford Field in Detroit. We're standing by are the 2 men who will bring you this one, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Godden, and Charles, kickoff moments away. Quickly, what are you watching in this one?
The offensive line for both teams, because both teams have a terrific pass rush. They've got to keep their passers upright. If they have a chance to do that, they can both thrive on offense and move the ball downfield.
And here are the Lions now as they get set on 1st and 10. Stafford. Caught on the right side by Jones. Now Jones is hit. He lost the football. And the Falcons say they have it. They do. Well, he did what he's known for. He made the catch, then he turned into a runner, took the contact, and coughed it up.
And all I remember as a player, when they catch the ball, when those acrobatic guys catch it, you have to make them pay sometimes. You have to put it on them, big tackle, knock the ball free, anything you can do to slow them down.
Atlanta now coming out on the field. They have the football, they're looking good, but the lead is just 2, so any mistake in a field goal can beat you. They got to be careful.
And that's where it gets difficult, because you don't want that to leak into your thinking. You want to play like, hey, we've got the advantage. We can close this out. Don't play from fear, and they can win this game.
See if they can play fear-free and hang on.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
Partner, they're less than 2 minutes to go in the game, which means that this challenge was initiated by the fellas in New York.
And if you're the coach, you're thinking, thank you, New York. First down now, but that clock rolling. Now it's Stafford. Dumping it off for Johnson. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that'll make it a 2nd down. The Lions need to move. They're hustling to the line now. And with the clock ticking under 50 seconds now, he spikes it. The Lions on third down. Now, they've converted 7 times and could use another right now. This will be 3rd and 6. Now Stafford. Roberts with it over the middle. And he's got the first down yardage as he brings this up to the
Won't
47.
even playing. How about them apples?
It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains. And that'll be incomplete.
Won't even playing. How about them apples?
Back to throw. Underneath for Johnson. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. Give him 8 on the play, and that'll lead here to a 3rd down. Stafford now to throw. And Tate's got it. And he's going to get this inside the 30. And the play goes for 19 yards. Gives him a new set of downs. And they are able to spike this in time.
All right, watch this shit.
Set up a field goal.
See if I can do it.
One way or the other will decide this football game.
Oh.
And the 11-year veteran bangs it through. And the Lions are going to win this game.
See, that was my fault because I wasn't playing at the beginning of this game. Wasn't even in the house. I thought I paused it.
We still made it through this thing together.
But I guess I did it. Alright. It's alright. It's alright. Boom, 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 boom. I am the one, the one, the one, the one, the one, the one, the one. I am the one, the one, the one, the one, the one, the one. You suck. Right now. I feel like in the da 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 da.
Welcome in, everybody, to another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. It's the coach, and we're set to bring you coverage from Madden Ultimate Team.
And the offense readies for a first down and 10.
Oh, they played like one play.
Back to throw. Screen play, Johnson. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. The first down screen pass, good for 5. The Lions need to move. They're hustling to the line now. He's back to throw. Over the middle, complete. That's Jones. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A very solid gain of 27.
I am the one, the one.
And at 50 seconds left, he'll spike it to stop the clock. And that one goes incomplete. They tried something out of the bag of tricks, but it's incomplete and now second down. He'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And a crusher does. It's intercepted.
Go ahead, Sean Taylor. That was the user pick right there, ladies and gentlemen.
Example of ball skills right there, partner.
I am the one, the one, the one, the one. I am the one, the one, the one.
They've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
And they'll start the drive on the ground with Johnson.
Damn.
And a nice move will yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line.
They timed out. Okay, okay.
Timeout It's the defense calling the timeout here.
I'm calling
the
timeout.
Will stop with 37 seconds to
I
play.
didn't want to do that play.
And before this second down play, we'll get a whistle.
Play
signal,
tight.
and
Let's
a
go for
timeout.
pass.
That'll be their third
Play
and
action.
final stoppage here as we step aside.
Let's do this one.
2nd and 12, and you'd have to assume another all-out effort to stop the run is coming.
Stop the run? Yeah, bring it. Bring it.
Despite the late lead, Vic's going to throw. Forced out to his left. He stiff arms him. And a good stiff arm. Some space to run. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. A big pickup there, and without question, that should be more than enough to wrap this one up. Vic. Oh, incomplete. A turnover would have really helped there. Almost.
Turnover would have really helped there.
Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense if that fell harmlessly to the ground. It's caught at the 10. It's a big
I am the one, the one, the one, the one.
54 yards. So often in overtime, Charles, games are won or lost on one big play. That might have been that big play right there.
And the ability to execute it, despite the stakes.
God, this sucks. All this is going to be copyrighted. There's this music on here. It's hot. I swear. Yo. I am the one, the one, the one, the one. I am the one, the one, the one, the one. Baby. I think we got that cut out of Dan Marino. Life size.
Hello, everybody. It's the coach. Welcoming you to Madden.
Oh, I should let you see my players. Sorry.
And now the offense will look to convert on 3rd down.
All right. Have to stop them and score.
On 3rd down, Cousins. Now the hit comes, and Cousins lost the football. And he won't get in.
And I'm the one, the one, the one, the one.
They'll have the ball at the 1-yard line.
Well, that takeaway, partner, right there, that's a combination of coaching, execution,
This is going to be it right here.
Because a lot of guys will look at the scoreboard and go, this thing's pretty well done. But they still thought to themselves, if we could make a play, we give our teammates a chance to
let
win
Vic
it.
score it.
That's exactly what they did.
Vic on the sneak, and he gets in. Touchdown, Atlanta. Michael Vick scoring on the sneak from a yard out. And the Falcons have taken the lead here in the 4th. And they wasted no time right down near the goal line, and they just sneak it in.
Just do what you need to do. Big guys going up front. Have the field general, the leader, just fall in behind them.
Extra point by Anderson, up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Anderson now to kick this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. To return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. And now out comes Minnesota. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now, but let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium.
What was that?
On the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
All that holding and shit going on.
I love how emphatic you are with that call.
Come on, call the play.
Exactly what I was thinking. Wide open in the flat. Give him a ball that he can use to get upfield with, not just catch and go over the sideline. They cost themselves some yardage there.
Over the middle here to Rudolph. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
I'm pretty sure they're going to score. But then I'm going to have to come back and just run the clock down and score. Not that much.
I think he was just planning on going over the middle. That's what he did.
Picked up first down, too.
A first down throw for Cousins. And incomplete on the deep ball. Stephon Diggs, his intended receiver.
Stephon Diggs.
Credit the secondary and credit the defensive game plan. They've been in his hip pocket all game long. They understood coming in that he was a big-time receiver.
On 2nd down, Cousins again.
I am the one. I am the one. I am the one.
Touchdown, Falcons. And the defense could not have written a much better script than that. First drive, pick 6.
The offense never got a chance to really get oiled up there, did they? But the defense, they certainly got in gear. What a big-time play and a great way for them to start.
And now the offense, they've got to turn things around and figure this out because your backs are on the ground real quickly. Yeah,
usually when you're starting the game getting the ball, 0-0 is the only score you're worried about. Now the second time you get it, you're already down a touchdown.
That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Now the Vikings offense works their way back onto the field. And they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
Close. Close. Don't throw it in the house. Don't do it. My middle linebackers and back people are sick.
So defensively, you're thinking to yourself, how do we take that away from them? How do we get the advantage back? Let's see what they come up with. I think pressure is always the first way to go.
You love pressure.
I love it.
We'll see if they dial it up this drive.
Oh, come on, Talib.
Right on target to Thielen. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
Come on, Talib. That was supposed to be yours. I need that pass.
They're just not wanting to get beat over the top.
Yeah, and if you can't really get downfield, take the short routes. But now you've got to have guys who can actually break tackles and increase those gains.
And he finds Cook. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40.
I try to hurt.
Give him 10 yards on that one, and that'll earn him a fresh set of downs. You cannot write these guys off just with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. To the air again, it's Cousins. Find Thielen, work in the middle.
Yeah, whatever. He burned me. I pressed the wrong button.
Adam Thielen, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Vikings are able to make this a close game again.
I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it.
Why didn't you jump?
But if I'm on the defensive side of the ball,
I don't know why I called timeout, but it's all right.
Yeah, because offensively, though, you're probably hoping for a 1 to 5 play drive. That one ate up a little more time than they were hoping.
You're exactly right. And if you have that 1 to 5 play drive, you actually build up momentum and even more hope.
I almost fucked it up.
Their way downfield. They got the touchdown, but
thank you, Davis.
Yeah, you know,
doesn't feel right.
Exactly.
All right.
So out come the Falcons now.
Chad Johnson.
This game has really flipped on its head. 2 unanswered touchdowns by the other side, and now they take over here with just a very slim 1-score lead.
And we've seen this how many times now? Teams get a big lead, they go into coast mode, and all of a sudden they're scrambling and battling for a win down the stretch. They've got to put something together right here. Otherwise, they're in danger of doing the old snatching defeat from the jaws of victory.
So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. They've got a second down now as they search for.
See, I like to pass because then I can get Vic open, and he's nasty on the infield.
Now from the 50. Buying time to his left. And he's corralled.
Look, I'm riding the Viking.
Whistles now in a timeout. So defensively, they burn it here with 1:51 left.
Yeah, let's try this one.
And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
Johnson, I hope you get open, homie.
Now they're going to throw it here with Vic. He's going to fire one deep over, and this is caught. And that could
Fly it.
It's a touchdown.
Well, it'd be real easy to say that they are firmly in control right now, but I'm looking at your face and I'm thinking I've got to be careful with that.
Well, it's a 2-score game. You're inside of 2 minutes. I think you can breathe relatively easily now.
Yeah, you can, but still, you got to stay vigilant. Can't give up anything cheap and easy. That could put you in some jeopardy.
Anderson now to kick this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. And now out comes Minnesota. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They may have to make a few additional changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence having scored the last time out.
11 more on that one and another 1st down. 1st down. Here's Cousins. Finding a safety valve here. That's complete. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. It'll be a gain of 4, and it'll be a 2nd down. Again, it's Cousins. And his throw here is incomplete. The intended receiver was Laquan Treadwell, and it's 3rd down.
Well, so many times defensive backs get caught playing the man rather than the football. But not in this case. That's an excellent play. Did exactly what you're supposed to do. Attack the football and help break up the pass.
And yep, as a result, knocks it down. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. Picked off.
Told you not to throw it towards him.
His guys will take over at their own 44-yard line.
Told you not to throw it towards him.
Obviously disappointing, but you had to go for broke here, down 2 scores.
Yeah, see,
you to make some throws you definitely
one thing I hate about that.
This interception is going to pretty much write an end to this one.
Here are the Falcons as their offense heads back onto the field. Certainly want to avoid what they had to do last possession. That was punt the football because this
I didn't punt.
To tighten up.
Motherfucker, I scored.
You think about taking a little bit of the air out of the ball, right? Maybe milk some clock, limit the possessions. In this case, they might want to do the same thing, but control the game offensively. Put together some 1st downs, put together a drive, and keep it away from them.
A big gain there, and that
I'm going for cut. Going to cut their head off. I'm going to cut their head off. Thanks, 79.
Flag, and I think we got a jump here.
Haven't seen. Thanks, haven't seen.
Defense.
Oh.
So a jump there defensively.
It's a killer. Watch the football.
I finally got somebody. That's the first time I've ever got somebody. That's amazing.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field.
Oh, pass interference.
A turnover would have really helped there. Almost intercepted. Instead, it's just 2nd down.
Not only did they drop what looked like an interception in the end zone, they blew a golden opportunity to shift the momentum.
Here's Michael Vick. Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. A big pickup there, and without question, that should be more than enough to wrap this one up.
Boo. Boo. Boo.
They'll throw again. Here's Vick. Oh, incomplete. A turnover would have really helped there. Almost intercepted. Instead, it's just 2nd down.
A missed opportunity for an interception would have killed off a drive. They had a chance there to finish things off. Didn't get it done. I guess that's why a lot of those guys do not play offense.
This is it.
Throwing, Vic. And this will be caught. Well, forget taking the knee. Some late gamesmanship here as they throw for a late touchdown.
I've got to laugh here, and I really don't want to because the old school in me is not happy about this score this late, not necessary. But this is Madden, isn't it?
Yeah.
This is how it works.
Rub it in. Have a day.
I mean, what does it matter? These guys who are playing in this game, there are no feelings
Exactly. They don't have to face the guy. Well, they might if they're in the same room going head-to-head. But
that's
the
about
virtual guys on the screen don't have to face each other after this one.
In that case, run it up.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win.
Other ones were a lot difficult. Yeah, this should be fun. I need Grady Jarrett. I got Juju. The other two I'm fine on.
Hey, it's the coach at our Tiburon Studios in Orlando. This is the NFL on EA Sports, and this is Madden Ultimate Team.
Madden Ultimate Team.
Terrific matchup on tap between the Atlanta Falcons and the Los Angeles Chargers. So with that, let's get you out to Southern California. And standing by at StubHub Stadium, here are Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis.
Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Before kickoff, Charles, quickly your keys to the game.
Well, partner, I could give you the standard ones, turnovers, special teams play. But here's one that doesn't get talked about much anymore, and that's time of possession. Whoever controls the football, gives their defense a break, and takes care of business, that's the team that's going to win this ball game.
The busy night continues for Johnson. And give him about 3 as he gets it down to the 22-yard line.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest game, but it does open up possibilities here on second down.
Wait till my Funko Pops come in.
Vic on second down. Open space inside the 10. This will be caught inside the 10. And did he get in? No. Down at the 1-yard line.
That's bullshit.
A nice gain of 21 yards.
I know exactly what's going to be said about that play from the defensive perspective.
What's that?
That's why I tell all you guys we need more than one tackler to the ball. He broke the first tackle. Luckily enough, there were more people there to get him down.
Vic on the sneak, and he will take it in for a Falcon touchdown. Michael Vick scoring on the sneak from a yard out, and the Falcons are
running
in for
man.
6.
Instead of having to play follow the leader there, the leader led.
I like that. And he likes that, doesn't he? First and goal, let me do the job.
Because you know when he falls into the end zone after falling behind those big guys who pushed up front, that's a pretty good celebration, isn't it?
Gives him a little street cred in the locker room, too, doesn't it?
Street cred, and then when they go out to dinner afterwards, he's still
Forgot
picking up
what
the
side
check.
I went to.
Anderson now to kick this
went
one
right.
away.
Yeah, I did.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
And here's where the game starts.
Now we'll look at the Chargers offense. They get ready for their first possession of the second half. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both
I don't know.
sides
I was
right
trying
now.
to intercept, but no.
First down there, but it's incomplete. And that one goes
Pretty good for
incomplete. They
interceptions,
tried
usually
something
do.
out of the bag of tricks, but it's incomplete, and now second down. On second down, they'll run with Gordon. And he loses the football a second
Bitch!
time.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball.
Let's see if I can instant replay that. Let's go to him. How do I zoom in? Okay.
Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. On third down, Rivers. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. A gain of 4 on the play, and it'll be fourth down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
43 yards on the punt, 7-yard return, and the Falcons will be taking over first and 10. Ready to go again here on offense. Chris Johnson trots back out there. Since emerging from the locker room at intermission, he's looked pretty sharp, hasn't he?
He's running in this third quarter like he got the orange slices at the half.
Oh, yeah.
You remember when
he
we
got
were kids?
the orange slices, not the carrot stick.
Oh, boy.
There was always that mom, wasn't there?
There's always that mom. Wasn't yours, wasn't mine. All right, the bunny carrot sticks. And this guy, orange slices, have been reading the surface tablet, watching the defenses, and he's made some nice adjustments.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Again, it's Johnson. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. At 5 yards on the play there, as the drive will continue.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive. Because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. It's the Falcons. They've got the football. They've got the lead as we get set to start the fourth. A first down throw coming for Vick. Dancing to his left. Showed the nice footwork and then hit and drop shy of the 45. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
Well, he did a nice job keeping his eyes downfield, waiting for someone to get open. But once the pressure forced his eyes down to see the rush, it was time to make a break for it.
Here's a 20th carry for Johnson. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That first good for 20 and a first down.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
Now on the heels of that run by Johnson, here's another 1st and 10. Now a first down carry. It's Williams. Oh, and now he bowls him over. And he's going to take this down about the 17. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to take it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
And now running right through it. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there, but it's enough to give him a new set of downs. How about this offensive line? They're really starting to establish themselves, take over this game.
And before the series began, I know exactly what was said in the defensive huddle. Guys, we got to get no less than a 3 and out. Let's get off the field. Instead, they can't find any traction towards doing that. Right now, they're just getting muscled all over the field and getting pushed down it.
And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. As his guys are in for 6. And the
Call on Keyshawn.
It appeared like any routine NFL quarterback, but it was Michael Vick from the pocket, throws a touchdown pass. And I just think about the transformation throughout his career. From Atlanta, where he would take off and go at just about the drop of a hat.
I don't know what Sharp's doing over there, but yeah.
And then by the end of his career in Philadelphia, where he completed pass like we just saw from the pocket, yet still had those great legs. When necessary, they helped get him out of trouble.
Anderson now to kick this one away. This field a few yards into the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run.
I don't understand why I can't hurt nobody.
We'll see how they attack him here.
This possession means so much for them. They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a one-possession game. Got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown. To throw is Rivers. Henry's got it out on the left side. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. What a methodical drive this is turning out to be. That time 9 yards, and the sticks move again. Rivers on first down. That escapes the sack. Now he's forced out left. Finding some room at midfield. And he gets this one.
That was Jude.
Before he's brought down. It'll go
Joking.
as a gain of 11 and a Charger first. Time for a break. We're back to finish this one off after this.
I didn't have any juice.
So Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Rivers now from the 50. And right side, Henry's got it. And he'll take it
I
down.
just love how my guy just runs by him like, hey,
that throw
hi,
good for
hi.
4. It's second down. Now a second down throw for Rivers. The 20. Wide open receiver.
Wide open.
And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10.
I'm going to give my defense a break.
Falcons going to use their third and final timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. Whether it's a touchdown or a field goal, whatever it is, they need to score quickly here on first down. The first down throw here for Rivers. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Akeem Talib. And here now is spin. And he will take it out to the 25-yard line.
Just call on Talib.
That time. We've seen a lot of interceptions
Oh,
from Talib
I don't
over the
want
years,
to
and
do that.
was a big one to help seal this win.
He has such good ball skills. Just always seems to be around it. And when he gets a chance to make a winning play, as we just saw there, he tends to take it.
They begin the drive with Johnson. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, first time tonight. This is the first time for everything.
As they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10. They go to Johnson again. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. 8 yards on the ground there, and now they're looking at a 3rd and 2.
See if I can do this.
This is Johnson. He's got it. Oh, he breaks a tackle. He's got an alley. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
Boo. Yeah, keep booing me.
To put this one in the win column.
I love it when y'all boo. Come on.
13 out of 17 throwing the ball. He's got a first down. Despite the late lead, Vic's going to throw. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. Oh, and now he bowls him over. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A big pickup there.
You gotta call on
should be
Mike.
more than enough to wrap this one up. Here's Vic. And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown. In for the score. And the Falcons will extend their lead. I tell you, Charles, you play to the final whistle, I get that, but there are a few folks that might not be too happy with that score late in the game with it already well in hand.
You seem a little squeamish about that last score.
I struggle with it. I struggle. But on the other, the argument, I get it, on the other side is, hey, do something about it. Stop them.
I guarantee you, I know who was really excited. Fantasy owners who had them. Hey, listen, getting the points for me. They're not worried about hurt feelings or anything like that. That's just new age stuff.
Watch
Anderson
this.
now to kick this one away. Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. And they're going to be set up in excellent field position up past the 45.
Even after
Thanks, Philip Rivers. I'm going to intercept this.
But if nothing else, even if the miracle doesn't happen, they can turn to this play and say, hey, we can move forward. Maybe it's a building block for the rest of the season.
Here's Rivers. And for a third time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off by Paul Krause. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line. A lot of scoring. There's no doubt about that in this one, Charles. Points, they were not at a premium. They were pretty easy to come by.
They were, but it was fun, wasn't it? Because both teams.
Pulling up in that new toy, the wrist on that boy, rock star like Pink Floyd, waving at rude boy, I'm waving at you boy,
waving at you boy,
like true goy, imagine me do boy, you could never do what I do boy, still ducking that I did boy, in Paris for a hit boy, these ain't the same type of hits boy, can get boy, you don't take these type of risks, boy, cause this boy been throwing that like rich boy, you miss, boy. Your numbers don't add up on the... That
one's gonna be a bitch. Ago. I'm gonna tell you that right now.
You know. Yeah. If you know, you know. If you know, you know.
Wicked.
This thing of ours, oh, this thing of ours. Her fraternity of ringing off. I just happen to be alumni. Too legit, they still looking at me with one eye. The company I keep is not corporate enough. Child, you ain't orphan enough. A rapper turn can morph into us, but a turn rapper can morph into Puff. Dance contest for the... I predict Al Roker. If you know, you know. I only ever looked up to... You all get a bird, this Oprah. Layers in ball shorts, coaching from the side of the ball court. If you know, you know.
Welcome in, everyone.
Let's see
I'm
who
your
they
host,
have.
Jonathan Coachman, and this is Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Straight ahead, we've got a terrific matchup on tap between the Atlanta Falcons and the Baltimore Ravens. With that, let's get up to M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore. There to call all the action, we welcome in our broadcast team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Brandon Godden, Charles Davis, pleased to be with you. Unfortunately, Mother Nature not really
cooperating.
Charles, the rain coming down. It's expected to do so throughout.
And whenever I talk to quarterbacks, they worry less about the rain and more about the wind. But you still have to take precautions. You still have to be prepared. The offense always feels like it has the advantage because they know where they're going when they make their cuts.
Back to throw. He's going to let it fly. And he knocks the ball away.
I don't know why he threw it like that.
The veteran Eric Weddle there to break that one up. That would have been a tough catch, but in this 2-minute drill, those are the ones you really hope your guys come up with.
I don't know.
You guy to be able to take the out because it was a tough catch.
Okay.
You needed him to come up with that one because if he does, it alters the perspective of this 2-minute drill, doesn't it?
He's back to throw. Shakes off the sack. Being chased out left. He may try and run for this. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. The escapability in evidence there as that one good for 15 and a first. Back to throw. Oh, a battle for it here, and this will be caught. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. First down now, but that clock rolling. They'll look to throw. Out to his left. Got some real estate inside the 30. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. No one there to help out downfield, but no problem. Scrambling for 22 and a first.
Containing him is becoming a big problem. We've already seen this once earlier in this drive.
Yeah, and so now 2 times this has happened. Do you adjust something?
Yeah, I think you do. I think you got something about your rush.
And he can't.
Oh, really?
He's taken down. Zadarius Smith in there to drop him as the clock continues to roll.
Come on, come on.
He'll look to throw. Jones breaking from the contact. Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here, as he'll stop him with 13 seconds left to play. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on first and goal. And he's got it. It's caught for a touchdown. And they have taken the lead here in the final seconds.
So for those of little faith, guess what? It got done. They now have the lead with that touchdown this late in the contest. I wonder if that was a play they were holding or a play that they just knew would work from past experience.
Well, I just saw it in their eyes on the sideline before starting that last drive, and they did. You're right. They got it done. Looks like they're going to be the winners. Anderson now to kick this one away. This is taken at the 3. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's first and 10. One last gasp for Flacco. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And it's incomplete. So
he was coming down with that. I know he was.
And with that, the ball game is over. Well, going into the final
he was going to come down with that, and
they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very.
Wow, wow, wow.
Hey. Okay. Okay. Pocket do big day sumo. Pulling hard like Uno. Flip like judo. You back to kudo. You and her no chance, you go. Pocket do big day sumo. Pocket do big day sumo. Pocket do big day sumo. Pocket do big day sumo.
Pocket do big day sumo.
Flip like judo. You back to kudo. You and her no chance, you go. Pocket do big day sumo. 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 Tell me who the hottest that you know. If it ain't me, you Curry get the flame calling Prince Zuko. Swimming through the money like a flounder. Hold up. I just want the knowledge and the power. Hold up. Why the looking at me sour? Eat it like chowder. Rada, 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 rada. Never gave a about $1. More money, me, more.
Hey, welcome in, everyone, to another
Welcome,
edition
welcome,
of the NFL
welcome.
and Madden Ultimate Team on E.
We're just going to get right to it.
Sports.
So I got to hold the lead. They're 3 and 15.
The offense gets set here.
They can
for
score
a
and win the
third down
game.
play.
Do I let them score, run it back, score a touchdown, win the game, or what?
On third down, Miller. And he'll at least get him inside the red zone here, down to about the 19. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down.
At this stage, you've got to hustle. You've got to get back to the line of scrimmage because you're saving that timeout to make sure you have a chance to get your kick.
Oh, they get to the football.
Oh, I am the one.
This is a live football.
One universal in football, when it's a kicking situation, are you kicking a field goal, an extra point, you're punting, you never want to hear a second thud. That means the block has occurred.
Nope.
Imagine being the guys on the bench right now.
You don't want to see
that. They were going to get
that.
a cushion when they went back out on the field. That's no longer there.
They had the chance to take a second-half lead, but the special teams unit, they said, not on our watch. Here's Vic. Steps away to his left. And able to break.
I don't know what he did there, but okay.
Down, but a nice little gain. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. As they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. Another yard would probably put this thing in the books. It's 2nd and 1. Vic. Forced out to his left. And he'll be taken
I did it too early.
Before he gets into enemy territory. A big gain there, and that should certainly be enough to put this one in the win column.
Well, that
What's up,
was
man?
man coverage. So once he decides to run with the football, there's no one to account for him.
How are
and he
you,
turns
Elijah?
It into a nice gain.
Now they're going to throw it here with Vic. Buying time to his
Heck
left.
no.
Dancing away at the 35. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A big pickup there, and without question, that should be more than enough to wrap this one up. Vic to throw. Dancing to his left.
Whoosh. Missed.
He will not go down. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Well, I know at points in this when you wanted to close your eyes.
Trying to get my color rushes right now, sir. Trying to get my color rush edge.
But it was a fun little track.
Money back. Money back.
Cardi B. Last two right here. I'll be done with these. I just gotta do those. Oh, well, he left. Money back, money back, money back, money back, money back. Finally, Elijah. Get out of here, sir. Oh, see, he's all about that.
Hello, everybody. Coach here. Welcoming you to Madden.
Money back, money back, money back. Money back, money. All right, so they're up 13 to 10.
As the Buccaneer offense gets ready to go.
50 left. Got to stop him and score. Heard.
And they'll go with a ground attack here. And he's got this down to the 35. And a nice carry there of 15 yards.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 11 more yards.
I can't stop him.
First down as well. And they'll go on the ground. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. And incomplete here. So a little razzle-dazzle on that one. But they couldn't hook up, and it's third down. On third down, Fitzpatrick. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. Back now in Tampa. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the fourth quarter. And Catanzaro's kick is right through. And that extends their advantage to 6. It's 16-10. So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now, because they feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. Atlanta now coming out on the field. Much more room to operate under after the big play. Here's 1st and 10. Vick will look to throw on first down. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Vinny Curry in there to drop him, and it'll be a loss of about 8. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. From the gun, Vick. And that one got tipped, kind of threw everything off. It brings up third.
Well, we're not playing 3 yards in a cloud of dust football anymore. I kind of get why those old school coaches sometimes didn't want to throw the football. Because if it's popped up in the air, it almost turns into slow motion.
Behind, and he's going to be driven down.
The answer is yes, I want to quit the game and start over. So I fucked up from the beginning. Once I fuck up, it's just downhill. I defeated my fears.
I'm wiser than my check y'all in y'all beard. I'm willing to father my peers, all of my peers for all of my years. Out in the field, take a look at my shoes. Never had a thought that it might lose. Considering the cost, I had to give them my dues. Never got a talk to it like you.
I got a tier 3 egg. I want a tier 4. That's why I'm playing this, just to get a tier 4 egg, because I want a net 97. That would be amazing. That would just help whatever part of my line. I really need a defensive lineman. Really need defensive linemen. So let's see what the team is playing with right here. How about that?
Air. I'm your host,
Let's
Jonathan
see.
Coachman, and this is Madden Ultimate Team. Straight ahead, we've got a terrific matchup on tap between the Atlanta Falcons and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. With that, let's head over to Raymond James Stadium in Tampa for the call of this one. We bring in our broadcast team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Brandon Godden, Charles Davis, happy to be with you. And Charles, we've got two teams who know each other extremely.
Yes, we know each other very, very well. Very well.
Well, these division games, they tend to be battles.
People scout like crazy in this league, but no one scouts more than within the division. Because if you win your division, you're automatically in the playoffs. That puts extra emphasis on these games, and they can't wait to get at each other.
Right back to him on first down. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
It sucks. I have nobody that ever
watches
watches
make headway
this.
on that one, but he's had plenty of carries all night long. I just wonder if maybe he's a little bit tired from toting the rock that much.
Fitzpatrick. outside, caught by
How did he
Johnson.
hold on to the ball?
Tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
How did he hold on to that ball?
With that catch, he goes over 100 yards receiving
Laid
on the night.
him.
And they'll go ground game here with a tailback. And he'll work his way inside the 30 now to the 28.
We're trying to rip the ball out.
Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
Hey, when you get good yardage like that on first down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. But I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
It's been a very hotly contested game to this. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against?
Neutral zone infraction, defense.
So 5 yards there is one of the big guys up front move.
And in a 4-3 front, you got the 2 defensive tackles right near the football.
Can't have that.
There's a lot of movement around there, but they're always taught to have one eye on the football. Apparently, that didn't happen.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. And his throw is incomplete. He was trying to find O.J. Howard. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Oh, my. You know that that's one that he'll want to have back. I mean, they did everything right. Got the linebackers commit on the play action. He just flat out missed.
They run a draw here on 2nd down. And this time he's going backwards. So after the no gain on the last attempt, here they get him behind the line.
Now, obviously, that's some good work there defensively, being able to stop them and bringing up a key 3rd down. But if you're on the offensive side of the ball, there's an opportunity because I know what defensive guys are thinking right now. Just stop them, get...
Oh, my God. I tapped it in his hands. I tapped it in his hands.
22-yard touchdown grab. And the Bucs are going to add on to their lead.
In both locker rooms, the coaches talked about setting the tone early. Didn't matter whether you start on offense or defense. In this case, the team that had the ball first did exactly that.
God damn it, dude.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker.
I don't care. How?
They're down here in the 4th, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration, not a good play.
Here's Dante Pettis on the return, and he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. Atlanta now coming out on the field, and they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this.
Yo, they are fucking me up and I don't know why. This hasn't happened all night long. At all tonight with any team.
When you got dumb cake up in the say that they be waiting for you in the bushes with the duct tape up and down the interstate. Yeah, we really touch October. I'm about to another state. He went down in Arizona, don't get me involved. An empty box in the car means they coming for all. I had six phones, I got rid of them all. We get hit and sit down, we don't talk to the law. Yeah, they think I'm tripping, they listen. They know our every move, yeah, they want us all in prison. That's why I can't sleep at night until they get in. I'm on another mission, I'm just young and I'm living.
Hey everybody, it's the coach here in Orlando, getting you set for this edition of Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports.
And now the offense getting set, 1st and 10.
Straight ahead, we've got a terrific matchup on tap between the Atlanta Falcons and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. With that, let's head over to Raymond James Stadium in Tampa. For the call of this one, we bring in our broadcast team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
On 3rd down, that's Barber. And he will have the 1st down, but he winds up paying for it pretty good. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front 7, reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing, slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks. Back now in Tampa. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point, just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. And they'll try the ground game here with the running back. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4. So the solid run on 1st, and I would imagine no real hurry to run that 2nd down play.
No, it's all in your quarterback now. He's going to keep an eye on the play clock and bleed things down, and he's not going to let the ball be snapped until it's inside 3 seconds left on the play clock. Unless, of course, you're playing a video game, you're trying to run it up on your phone.
Nice touch. Cold-blooded, too.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the 4th as it was way back in the 1st, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
Just what you want on a 1st down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2. Good gain there on 1st down. It keeps them in a running situation, probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front, good blocking, nice hole for him, ends up picking up nice yardage, stays in bounds to keep the clock rolling. They are in charge of this scenario right now. They want to stay that way.
And not in any rush offensively. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick.
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Good positioning, and it's picked off. A critical error there in a tight game in the 4th.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the 4th quarter. Turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the 4th quarter with a lead, no matter what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
Here's Michael Vick. He gets it left side to Johnson. And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs. A 1st down carry here for Johnson. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
Now a 2nd down throw for Vick. Oh, fighting off the defender. Steps away to his left. Forced out to his left. And he's going to lose a yard or 2. Taken down behind the line.
I'll do that.
Alexander in there to drop him for a loss on the play. He was trying to keep his eyes downfield. Nobody came open.
He's trying to do everything that he had been taught, right? Every bit of the technique. But if no one's open, there is no technique except make sure you hold on to the ball as you go to the ground when you're getting sacked.
And he's going to get this one across.
He is so tough to bring down.
Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a 1st down. Time for a break. We'll come back, see what transpires after this. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. Throwing, Vick. And he can't hang on to it. That would have sealed it. Instead, 2nd down. Nearly an interception. If that one's picked off, it's over. So a new lease on life, so to speak.
A lot of times when you're in coverage, you're so focused on the man and the coverage that sometimes the ball, if it arrives, it surprises you.
How did he just blitz right through my shit?
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well. So back-to-back incompletions, now 3rd and 10. And first things first, before you think about marching the ball down the field, you got to move the chains.
You're exactly right. Got to get back into focus here. Get the first down. That's what's vital to them.
Escaping the pressure right. He can run for it, and he will. Give him 8 yards that time on the scramble, and now 4th down.
I liked his effort there. He got it done on his own. But let's face it, he puts defenses in a really stressful spot when he takes off and runs because a lot of guys have coverage responsibilities.
Good job of rallying, though, because I thought when he first took off, he might pick up the first down. Buying time to his left. He may try and run for this. They had to...
Only because I'm streaming it. Only because I'm streaming. That's the only reason why this is happening right now. I got a boss right now. Oh damn, I got 8 subscribers. YouTube word, dude. I need more. I wanna play. That Mr. Beast shit is funny.
Welcome in, everyone, to our EA Sports Studios
Come
in
on,
Orlando.
don't be a douche.
And the offense readies for a 1st down and 10.
I might unplug my headset here in a minute and let it charge.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And he's going to get this one down to the 45. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point. Going to make that defense stand up and stop it. Over the middle to Evans. Well, that'll get them to 1st down as they get 9 yards out of that quick slant.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
They go play action here on 1st down. That is caught at the 7. And finally down it goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense.
How?
So that's already the 3rd they burn here. They are out of timeouts now before we've even hit the 4th quarter. Might we see our first touchdown of the game? Here's 1st and goal. Now they'll run on the draw. He gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
It's been a very hotly line of scrimmage. Again, the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal. He'll get it up the middle, and that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
Well, partner, I guess sometimes it's just a matter of philosophy. Some say run it until they absolutely stop you, and others say, well, when you think they're about to stop you, fool them a little bit. I guess they should have tried to fool him on that play.
Under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sacked back around the 8.
Oh, my goodness. Was that a defensive back that got to him with the pressure?
Oh, look at the former defensive back. You're all smiles up here.
I hope everybody can hear my smile on that play.
So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. And
Damn it, I didn't mean to do that.
Right through, but now there is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what this is about.
No, I didn't mean to do that.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
I fucked up.
Boy, tight game like this, fourth quarter, personal foul penalties, a no-no.
Yeah, we know the emotions are running high. The tensions are
fucked
the
up.
same. Who can control them best could ultimately win it.
On first down, they'll run it on the draw.
See, I fucked up. You just take the field goal. You had to lead. Believe in your defense. This is so ridiculous. It's only because I'm streaming that this has happened to me. To learn more.
Imagine when you're 30,000 feet up, what you think of? Oh, I hated knowing that my thoughts would turn to dream, cause I never knew I'd get my chance to link up. Oh, I tell you,
excuse me. That's who I want right there. Right there. But I doubt I get him.
Welcome in, everybody, to another edition of the NFL on EA Sports.
Guaranteed people have him that put money into this. I mean, I have, but I don't.
So a 1st and 10 as the Buccaneer offense gets ready to go.
I need a turnover.
Fitzpatrick now from the 50. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. Big O.J. Howard, his intended target. And now it's 2nd down.
Sometimes the coverage is so good, no matter what you're doing on offense, you just can't shake anyone free. They try their best to find someone open, but they took away every passing alley, every angle, and shut the play down.
Throw right side, caught by O.J. Howard.
No.
Good pick up there at 22.
That was bullshit. He was out of bounds.
Completion to the tight end, and let's face it, it is hard to overthrow a 6'6" target.
It is indeed. Quarterbacks like their speed guys. They like that huge 6'6" target that they've got in him.
They really do, and it reminds me of what one great tight end told me once. He told his quarterback, just make sure you throw it up there. You know, kind of like put up in the top
Don't
shelf.
throw it up there. I'll catch that bitch.
And they'll run it here. Down to the 25. Give him 3 yards on the run there. That still leaves him with a difficult 3rd and 8 coming up.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion.
Oh, they get to the football.
Yeah, bitch.
It's blocked. It's picked up. A live ball here, remember. And they're not able to convert on 4th down.
I have to believe that if you're the team trying to block a field goal, you don't mind this weather. All right, the rain probably is going to help you because so many things can go wrong for the guys trying to kick the ball. It's as simple as maybe you just lose your footing. You kind of spin out like a tire in the snow, not getting traction, and you create a space and someone comes through.
And I think for everybody, snapper, holder, kicker. Touchdown, Falcons! Calvin Johnson, 68 yards. And the Falcons are in for 6. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
Footing always a concern, but the extra point's up and good. Back now in Tampa, where the 4th quarter will begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the 3rd quarter. Anderson now to kick this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. And Tampa Bay trots out there now. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
Didn't get touchdown. I blocked their field goal.
They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that.
That was my fault.
Another nice game, 16 yards there, and a first down again.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use it. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the all-time interception king, Paul Krause. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line.
That's how you do that, ladies and gentlemen.
Partner. When you start playing football as a safety, that's the first thing you're taught. Middle of the field, be as deep as the deepest receiver in any zone, and break on the football when it's thrown and pick it off, just as we saw there.
Play action now, Vick. Dancing to his left. Now he's going to let it go deep, back over the middle. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Yo.
The veteran Pro Bowler there to get a hand in, knock it away.
Sure, that pass was incomplete as they made an attempt to get a big one downfield. But that's okay because the second part of that is if you don't get the completion, at least you've told the defense you're trying to stretch them out a little bit, and they may have to change accordingly.
Looking left side, and he's got him in. That's Johnson. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
Vick goes play action. Being chased out left. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
Man, defensively, that hurts. They got him out of his rhythm. They had him hemmed in, but somehow he was able to tuck it away and get away for a gain.
Now a handoff. Johnson. And now running right through it. Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35. Offensively with the lead, you want to run the ball, keep the clock going, but you also want to still kind of be in attack mode too, right? So how do you do that and not come back on your heels?
Think about all the practices we've watched where they have that tempo period to go over things just like this, where they describe the scenario, tell you what they're looking for, and make sure that they're still attacking, yet at the same time not going so fast as to leave too much time on the clock. One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Vick now steps away to his left. He can run for it, and he will. And he will have the first before he's brought down right on the chalk of the 20. 8 yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a first down. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
Damn it.
Time for a break. We're back to see what happens after this. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. On 1st and 10, here's Vick. And this is caught at the 8. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. And quickly, we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively. It's 1st and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away. Despite the late lead, Vick's going to throw. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown. And he is a reliable target. They like to get him involved. They got him involved there for the score.
And they should. He's a very good player. Remember, they can use him in certain positions, so many different spots, and he usually comes through for them.
Extra point by Anderson, up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Anderson now to kick this one away. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. And Tampa Bay trots out there now. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. That one goes for 24 yards. Defensively here, you've got the cushion, but back-to-back pretty big pass plays there.
Nope.
Bend but don't break, but are they bending too much?
I think that they are. To me, it'd be like playing basketball, and you put up a token press. Make sure you get up there and make them eat up some time. Make it a little bit of resistance.
He'll give it to him, but
so
it's
they
not.
can't just run it right down your throat.
Done.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Fitzpatrick now to throw on 1st down. Left side here, that's complete to Godwin. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. Throwing Fitzpatrick. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Evans. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. They'll throw again. Fitzpatrick throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well. A 1st down throw for Fitzpatrick. And this one is incomplete. Mike Evans, the one he was looking for. And it's 2nd down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. They go play action. Fitzpatrick. He's going to let it fly. So the long attempt falls innocently to the ground, and it brings up 3rd.
Try and get it all back with one big shot right there, but even if successful, that doesn't get them all the way back to where they need to be. Can't totally abandon throwing the ball underneath as well.
Fitzpatrick to throw it. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. Picked off by the corner, Bradley Roby. And he's into the clear. The 30. Past the 20. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Falcon defense has a touchdown. And that one will pretty much erase any hopes of a 4th quarter comeback.
With emphasis, interception, return for touchdown. Door closed, locked, reinforced.
Extra point by Anderson, up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This will be fielded at the 6. And a big-time mess on the return. He's out of bounds. He won't even get this back to the 5-yard line.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
First down, Fitzpatrick. It's brought in by Adam Humphries. He's at the 50, 30, 20,
He gave it to
10,
him.
touchdown.
I let him have it.
Adam Humphries, 97 yards. And the Bucs are able to cut in now to that deficit.
And yeah, that touchdown counts for their team, but I think it counts more for the fantasy guys, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just something maybe positive to look at on film, but this one's over, let's be honest.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one.
Extra point good by Catanzaro, and that'll make this now an 11-point deficit. Look at the spin.
Balance.
They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. To throw, Vic. Forced out to his left. Now he's going to throw deep back over the middle.
That's so pass interference. He's going through the head.
Incomplete. Breaking that one up was Justin Evans. Read it perfectly.
Those throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle third of the field where he threw that one. Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
I'm going to need some help with this one. How did he miss him? Wide open in the end zone. He's
like that.
And this will be caught. Well, forget taking the knee. Some late gamesmanship here as they throw for a late touchdown. They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is there bad blood that went into this one ahead of time, that maybe they're seeking some revenge or they just don't like them? But the other thing that always hits me is, are they worried about playoff positioning? Right? Are they worried about, do you need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play later?
Well, Charles, the forecast called for rain throughout the entire game, and we got rain throughout the entire game. But these two teams, they had fun getting dirt.
Excuse me. To the game, to the game.
I defeated my fears, so curtailed of my tears. So ahead of my time, what comes next are all my oldest ideas. I'm wiser than my check y'all and y'all peers. I'm willing to father my peers, all of my peers for all of my years. Out in the field, take a look at my shoes. Never had a thought that it might lose. Considering the cost, I had to give them my dues. Never got to talk to it like you. I've been feeling like a kid for months. We eat all the rich cuisine for lunch. All these wishing he was done. Oh, you tried it, that's a piece of gum. Now, look at me, I'm the captain now. I'm recruiting this year. I be praying for y'all while I'm praying for y'all, like a line abusing this deer. I hate to do with no plans. Now I usually get near. Oh, I asked her man, cause I'm the mutant in here. We look good, just show us where the camera. Years ago, I had to up my standards. Make your missus Alabama. Turn it to my only private. Swear like she don't got the answers. Who's the boss? I feel like Tony Danza. Walk up in there like I got the swag. Wakanda swagger, I'm the blackest panther. Wakanda, y'all away for your time. I spend it, but I'm less than a dime.
Crazy, super duper delicious, tickling, very freaky, very fruity, or very, very freaky.
Hello, everybody. It's the coach welcoming you to Madden Ultimate Team. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Straight ahead, we've got a terrific matchup on tap between the Atlanta Falcons and the Atlanta Falcons.
Yep.
I'll talk to you again at halftime. But for the call of this one, let's send it out to our EA Sports broadcast team. It's Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Brandon Godden and Charles Davis on hand. Kickoff just moments away. Charles, quickly, keys to the game.
For me, it's coaching. Who prepared his team the best going into this one to give them the confidence to believe that they would win the game? That's who's going to come out of this one on top.
Vic now from the 50. This is Johnson. He's got it. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
And how about that throw? We saw a combination of elite arm strength and obviously the ability to move the sticks with that completion. But it's the way that he throws the ball. So compact. Yet the ball comes off of his hand, and it just whistles to the receiver.
A strong broken tackle on that one. And then they get him to the ground just shy of the 15. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
And we have to give credit to him for buying time and extending the play. But you know, there's some really upset defenders on that one. They thought that they had him. Instead, he was coated in Teflon and got away.
It's a 10-yard gain there, and it sets him up now 1st and goal.
Whether it's what we call an even front or an odd front, and an odd front's real easy to figure out. If that guy is lined up over the nose of the center, typically that's an odd front defense. Odd number of people, meaning 3-4 versus the 4-3, which is an even front. You've got to control those guys in the middle. Whether it's the nose or the 2 defensive tackles in a 4-man front, if those guys can't get moved, you cannot run the ball in the middle of the field.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Falcons. As his guys are in for 6, and the Falcons are in for 6. Dan Quinn's told his offense, let's try and get 2 more. And all about timing there on that short slant, Charles.
Exactly right. That was timed to
pressure from his right, and he goes down hard, flat on his back. Where the 4th quarter will begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the 3rd quarter. Anderson now to kick this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. Now the Falcons offense, they get ready to head back out here. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
Field goal.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a 1st down.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in.
I don't know why it's
a gain of 32 that time. And at this stage, down in the 2nd half, looks like they just wanted to find a way to get it in the hands of their playmaker, and they did.
I think you're exactly right. I don't think the coordinator's looking at his play sheet and trying to figure out which play will work well. He's trying to figure out how to get the ball to the playmaker that you just described. Looking down at that sheet, you find people plays, not necessarily X's and O's, and that's exactly what they did there.
5 yards on the pickup, and it's a 2nd down.
Well, it's tough to be a defender in today's NFL because there's so many things to account for in today's passing game, including the back sneaking out of the backfield. Not quite as bad as a turkey bowl where you have the center-eligible stuff, but still a lot of guys to account for.
And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line.
I'm cool with this.
A good pickup there, a 22. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as...
And it'll be held in by the tight end. It's Hooper for the Falcon touchdown.
Okay.
Austin Hooper from 4 yards out. And the Falcons have taken the lead here in the 4th. Sometimes those tight ends are a mismatch. They found the mismatch there.
And that's exactly why you want to draw up those types of plays, because coverage is just going to go to the natural guys, the guys that make the big plays on the outside. But if you work your tight end into it, that's a tough one for a defense to handle.
Tough. They couldn't handle it. It worked out for 6. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. And here now come the Falcons.
Shut up.
And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on 4, turned it over in their own territory, but the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy with the #1 headset on the sidelines, the head coach?
Offense.
That was planned going into it. Not necessarily to not get the first down or to have the defense have to hold up.
But he trusted his defense.
Trusted his defense very much, and I think that's how he's going to play this game.
Yeah, make up for it.
Be aggressive, because I've got the Wild Bunch backing me up over here on my own sideline.
We'll see what his offense can do. And they'll bring him down here up at about the 22-yard line. 6 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
They'll throw again. Here's Vick. Throw left side complete. That's Johnson. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That one goes for 24 yards.
Quarterbacks love slant routes because the receivers are breaking right into their line of vision, And receivers love him as well because they're getting the ball on the move and able to catch it and try and get upfield and gain additional yardage.
He's going to rifle one deep left side. And nearly picked off there. And it would have been a great time for their first pick. Instead, it's second down.
So if
Trying
I
to erase that
score,
deficit all at once. One
need a
big shot.
two-point
He
conversion
took it.
to win the game.
Unfortunately for him, incomplete.
Vic readies to throw. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Jones. And he takes this thing way down into Atlanta territory. A big-time play there for the Falcons. 46 yards. Time for a break. We'll come back for the electrifying conclusion after this. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. They'll try and run. This is Johnson. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be second and goal.
Partner, when it's a goal-to-go situation, if you're on the field on defense, you have to know that you may be called on to make a tackle at any time. Here, the cornerback does exactly that. Plays the run really well and makes a big play.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for third. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, third and goal. They come out here in the eye. Vic on the sneak, and he gets in. Touchdown, Atlanta. Michael Vick in the final minute. And the Falcons are an extra point away from tying the football game. So getting the big touchdown they needed late in the fourth. Now what do? You conservative and just tie it up?
No, I think you put your practice into game situation. Go as fast as possible. You already have your play call ready to go. Go for 2 and decide it right now.
So a big play coming for the Falcons as they'll go for 2. They'll look to throw. And they're not able to hook up.
Oh my God. That sucks ass. Let's just do this. Quit streaming. Y'all have a good night.